the Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looking downfield, it's McNabb. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get the...
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Pirates will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's McNabb. Oh, they're after him. It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Looking for a huge play. It's a big stride inside the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Pirates! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They'll go right back to him. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Here's a heat, and down he goes.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Sticks it in his belly. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's done. Shakes off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's McNabb. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking for room, it's Jackson. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Jackson. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Running inside. It's Jackson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Off play action on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got the 1st down himself. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. They'll run the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Scanning the field, it's McNabb. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're facing a 3rd down. Defense not showing press coverage. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Off and running. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position. Go make some things happen. Force some turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here's a little room there. The 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Pirates will get things started here on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's McNabb. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Marsh. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's done. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's McNabb. Stepping to the right. He caught it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But
he's looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Unleashes one deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Run in the red zone, it's Benjamin. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Rides to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking for a man. It's Batir. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. PAT unit on the field. How in the world did he miss that? So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Here's a quick throw out to the left. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Hunt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Makes a move. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Man, he really wanted that first down, but you got to understand, it's fourth down now. Got to get the first down, less than 60 seconds, so got to be fast and get the first down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted deep in his own end. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You're going to